Happy Friday. Let's make country style ribs and potato salad. Gina Young style. This recipe is so much fun and it tastes so good. Here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need some country style ribs. I have some here. I've washed them off using lemon juice, salt, and cold water. I gave them a nice rinse and then I pat them dry with a paper towel. We're gonna need some spices to make these ribs taste good. Okay, so I have some Worcestershire sauce. We have some paprika, onion and garlic powder, parsley flakes, that's just for color, and some chicken bouillon powder. If you don't have chicken bouillon powder or you just don't want to use it, it's okay to use salt. This will be in replace of our salt today for our ribs. And of course, you're going to need your favorite barbecue sauce, or you can make it homemade. Okay, I will be putting in just a tiny bit of onion with these ribs and a little bit of bell pepper just to give them some great flavor, because these will be baking into the oven. And for our potato salad, we're going to be using relish today. Every time I make potato salad, everybody says, Gina, where's the relish? We got the relish. We're putting relish in. Okay, we're going to be using some mustard, salt and pepper, garlic and onion powder for our potato salad, and your favorite mayonnaise. Make sure your hands are clean. Let's make a delicious rib dinner. Hope y'all are having a great day today, and if you're not, hopefully I can brighten up your day with this here recipe. Have you ever tasted country style ribs? If not, you are in for a treat, and they're so easy to make, and they always nice and tender every time. Because we're making these country style ribs in the oven, the first thing that we want to do is put flavor into the pan that we're going to bake our ribs in. So now I got just a little bit of bell pepper. That bell pepper will, the flavor will be extracted into your baking dish. Okay, so it really doesn't matter how you chop it down, just get it in there, and it doesn't matter which color bell pepper it is. So now that we have that cut, let's use a little bit of onion as well. This is a nice sweet Vidalia onion that's going to give these ribs amazing flavor. So what we're going to do in my baking dish, I got about this much water that the ribs will sit in, and they're going to get nice and tender in that water, and we're going to season it just like so to give them great flavor. Go ahead and slice some onion. Doesn't matter how you slice or dice it, just pretty much get it in there, right? Nothing better than a beautiful roasted vegetable, right? So now this pan here, it's a frying pan, but it is oven proof. So I'm gonna use it to be cooking my ribs today. We're gonna take this beautiful sweet onion, kind of break it up a little bit, pour it right into this water here. You could use broth too if you wanted to, but I don't need to use broth because I'm gonna make that water taste good, and we can do that together right now. I'm gonna go in with some chicken bouillon powder because we want the ribs to just be swimming in some good loving, right? This is gonna be great loving. All right, that's chicken bouillon powder, onion powder, and a lot of it on purpose. We're gonna put some garlic powder. We are gonna put some black pepper in. There we go. And a little bit of paprika. Just like this. The paprika really just gives a nice color. And so the next thing that we want to do, let's go ahead and put our ribs into our seasoned broth. And then we're going to season the top of the ribs, okay? We're going to be covering this with foil so they can get nice and tender. We're going to be putting these in the oven on 350 degrees until they are just what I said, nice and tender. Let's go ahead and season the top. I'm going in with the bouillon. Oh yeah, when I say these ribs have flavor, trust me. Okay, going in with that black pepper. Oh yeah, this smells so good right now. The potatoes are almost done, and then I'll show you how I make my potato salad, show you how to make it easy. Okay, we are going to put garlic and onion powder. Nice amount, y'all. Don't be afraid to season. When you're afraid to season, your food will be flavorless. Let's cover this with foil into the oven. Tell you what I did really quickly. So you can see that my potatoes, I got about 3 pounds of Idaho potatoes that have been peeled and diced, but you can also see that I got 4 eggs in there, and it's just a boiling right along with those potatoes. And when my potatoes are fork tender, those eggs are gonna be done. Potatoes have cooled down. Let's go ahead and make up this potato salad, and then we get our ribs out of the oven. We're gonna sauce them up with your favorite sauce. Okay, I'm gonna use about 2 tablespoons of the sweet relish, about 2 tablespoons of mustard. You can use a little bit less if you want. Gorgeous, that's gonna taste good. And then we're gonna go in with our mayonnaise. There is a such thing as dressing your salad too much, so don't put too much in. Start out with a little bit and you can always add to. So I'm gonna eyeball my mayonnaise. Just like so, we're gonna give it a nice mix. And once we mix it, we'll be able to see what it's looking like. You gotta season your potato salad to make it taste good. I'm going in with onion and garlic powder and a nice amount of it on purpose. Just like so, we're gonna put some salt in it. If you can't use salt, leave it out. Okay, let's put some black pepper in. The paprika is more for a garnish for the top of your potato salad. I'm gonna be mindful that I'm not breaking up the potatoes. Let's get this mixed up. I'll show you what we'll do next. Some nice boiled eggs into your potato salad. If you ain't got boiled eggs in your potato salad, I don't want it. Put boiled eggs in it, and we'll see. The reason why I mix it ahead of time and I put the eggs in last is because I don't want those eggs broken up too much. I don't want them to turn into mush. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna gently fold our boiled eggs into our salad, and the potato salad is done. I can't wait till you taste it. Y'all, take a look at this meat, and it's so tender. The whole house smells absolutely amazing. And see that broth, that flavorful broth that we cook these ribs in, that's what's gonna help to make your ribs turn tender. So it did have quite a bit of juice in here that I poured off, and I took the bell peppers and onions out because we don't need them now. They've done what we wanted them to do. We're gonna go in with Worcestershire sauce and just make sure that each rib gets a little bit of Worcestershire sauce for that special umami taste, okay? Make them say umami every time. They will. Okay, watch this. We're gonna put your favorite barbecue sauce on, then you can use a silicone brush to brush it on back into the oven. Let's let that barbecue sauce really seep down into these ribs, and then when I come back, we're gonna talk about the potato salad. The potato salad, and it tastes magnificent. See that yellow color that we've achieved by using so much mustard? I'm gonna call this Gina Young's mustard potato salad recipe because it is tantalizing. It's super great. Make you some. Look at this, and how easy was it? If y'all enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, what you waiting on? Tell your family and friends, tell the world what Gina's doing every single day in this kitchen. And once again, Father, we thank you for this meal and your hedge of protection. I was excited. Let's taste. Happy weekend. I'm going right in for these baked beans that I made earlier. Perfect. Mustard potato salad. Oh. And the ribs. Oh my goodness, I didn't even have to use the butter knife. Look at that. This might be way too hot for me to eat. Let's see. We'll cut a little piece. Oh, making some. I'm gonna love this recipe.